And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Alek Manoah.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Ready to go now. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And the pitch. On the corner for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. Righty to the plate, and that one fouled off. The 0-2. Chopper to second. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Bohm in his fourth year, batting second in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Stop on at first, nobody out. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, run on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Trey Turner at the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Two out, space is empty. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball one.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Zach Wheeler.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Curveball drops in there.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Off balance throw in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One out, base is empty. Bounce to the right side. Sosa throws to first in time, and the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone.
The third baseman, number 55.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Got him swinging. End of one, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Bryce Harper.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
The right-hander back to work. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses the zone. Ball one. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
In the air to left center. Varsho after it. And there's one down.
That is it. The left fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. March leads off first with one away. The pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. And he makes the catch.
Batting seventh, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The second baseman.
And here is Sosa to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. At the belt and fires. That just misses. And the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Bounce to the left side. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The wind of the pitch. That one inside. And it's 1-0.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That one hit to right. Harper sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. Strike one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across, and Votto is retired.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Joe Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. The 0-2. And there's a ball. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Smoked on the ground a second. In time to bone. And that is the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. And he deals. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop, Bryson Stott.
So the Philly batting order turns over. This is Bryson Stott. Reached on an infield single his first time. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next in Philadelphia, the first baseman,
Alec Bohm digs in now. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. Top of the third, no score. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Whips it to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Wheeler back to work. And that's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
To kick the pitch. Out to center. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting it, the catcher.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch just misses. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Real Muto down to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now it's the second baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
splits the plate, and a count 1-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and we are still scoreless. New pitcher on now, Eric Swanson.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's Turner now. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
Gets it to first. Turner is out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
And now here is Harper. Fly to left his first time. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One out, base is empty. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. Marsh in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. 1 run across in the frame so far, top half of inning number 4. That one to first, Guerrero. And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And he's already singled in this game. In the air, right side. Springer on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom 4. Now here is Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Bone. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the third baseman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings through that.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Outside low, and that's ball one. The Jays down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Towards first, and that's just foul. 1-2 now. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Phillies 1 and the Jays nothing. Jordan Romano takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. The pitch. Foul ball there. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Right-hander kick steals. And the slider just misses.
It's a good take.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Right-handed reliever. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So digging in, Johan Rojas. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one clips the corner. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Oh, 0-1 now. Big swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That just misses. 1-2 to count.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
The batter, number 5.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's carrying. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Fought off foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
0-2 now. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
Now back, third baseman,
Trey Turner with a chance now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's in there at the knees. Righty delivers just outside. Now 1-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Jays nothing. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Ranger Suarez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
On the ground. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The designated hitter,
Joey Votto will hit next. Grounded out his first time. That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the batter is George Springer. And that's outside. 1-0. The Blue Jays trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Mick Abel up and throwing. Painter getting loose as well. Ball to strike. And a foul ball. And another ball. Kicks and fires. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. And that's 2. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. It's the Phillies 2 and the Jays nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Yimi Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Harper now. He's already homered in this game.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here comes a pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off, 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
He swings and fouls one off. Garcia is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
One down, base is empty. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Now designated
man at first, Nick Castellanos. Now at the plate.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. One strike. One ball. One strike.
This one in the dirt. Marsh into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
So one out with two aboard. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
In for a strike, going one.
You have a catcher that can throw like that. A pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And that one missing low. Right side. Springer there makes the catch, and there's two away.
Now back, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
So first and second with two outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two on, two outs. Stays alive. The pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Phillies 2 and the Jays nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mick Abel.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now it's Dalton Varsho, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And a pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now back, the catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Headed down the line. And just foul. And the righty deals. That one drifts inside. And another ball. 2-1 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up and in, and now it's 3-2. The Phils leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now it's going to be number 36. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jaime Barria.
Jaime Barria.
Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
The center fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Kicks and deals.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a bouncer. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now back, the shortstop.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So they're making the move for a bat off the bench. Number 17, a runner at first for him, nobody out. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And here it comes. Swings through that one out in front that time. Rojas gets his lead at first with nobody out. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down. On the ground right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. Lead runner around second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now back.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Weston Wilson. Runners at the corners for him with nobody out. In the air, right field, and that is Springer. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Number 47. Runner on first and one down for him. Korea, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and he was born in Panama. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one out to right. Springer drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Pinch hitter coming on, Garrett Stubbs. Looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Gets under it and pops it up. Drifts towards it. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 3 and the Jays nothing. So remaining in the game defensively, number 17 taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Also entering the game, Weston Wilson. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, Garrett Stubbs. He takes over at right. Gregory Soto taking over on the mound.
Number 30, Gregory Soto.
Also entering the game, Cody Clemens. He's the new third baseman. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Kiermaier now.
Kevin Kiermaier.
The pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So coming into the game now on defense, Buddy Kennedy. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Look out! And it hit him.
No, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Here's the third baseman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
2 on, 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He scores, and it's 3-1.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
First and second, 1 out. Joey Votto next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one, 0-1. So the tying run at second. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, number 43.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Number 4. Big spot for him here. And a pitch. And the slider just misses. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
That one's in there, and the count 1-2. And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. That's to third. Zips it across. One up, one down.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Aiden Miller. Looking to start something with one gone.
Miller.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Chases in the dirt, slider there. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
JT Realmuto steps in. 1 for 3. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Righty delivers. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. That's in there.
1-2.
Two outs. Slider misses outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Staying in the game on defense, number 4. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Andrew Ballard.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. Springer stands in now and watches strike 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. slider got him for strike 3.
Well, Boog, that 0-2 slider was completely set up by the first 2 pitches of the at-bat where they went hard in. As a hitter, you got to be a little quick. You think that they're going to try to exploit you in that part of the plate, and they go away with the breaking ball. Very difficult to be able to get something to that pitch. So nice execution from start to finish for the 3-pitch strikeout.
And now Dalton Varsho. And a foul ball. The Jays down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in for a strike. Backfoot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Kerr now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The 0-1. Line drive, base hit, right field.
The batter, the
Nice
second
job of
baseman.
driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, number 36.
0-1.
Kirk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Wouldn't chase that time. And there's a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Blue Jays 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ricky Tiedemann. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Next offering is down low. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch, and that right there was just a freebie.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That's to third, and that chance handled. The throw to second is offline. Rodolfo Castro stands in for the Phillies. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. First and second, no outs here at the top of the ninth. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a good eye there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. And you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
So now a pinch hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Runners at first and second for him with one down. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. And that's 2. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Blue Jays 1. So remaining in the game defensively, Kyle Schwarber. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Jose Alvarado comes on now.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Here comes a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Schwarber takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Shortstop.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. On the corner for a strike, 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That one fouled off. The Blue Jays trailing by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Fires over to Schwarber, and they're down to their last out.
Number 55.
Now the third baseman. Swing and a tapper. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners